Yes. Good evening, all musicians, whether you is a producer, whether you is an artist, whether you is a dancehall promoter, whether you keep stage show, once you are involved in music. Now, a friend said something to me last night, and I look back into it, and him say, lecturer, he's an artist, I don't have to call his name. Him say, lecturer, I dying for dead. I say, why you say that? I say, what kind of life you going through to say that? Him say, yeah man, me dying for dead. Because I dying for hear my tune on IRA FM. Because it's only when artists dead, you hear them tune. The legend artists them, it's only most of them that die. You hear them tune all on every radio station. And I look into myself and I said, you don't have to say you want to dead, but I can see where you're coming from. Now I want to give a view as a legend artist. My name is Lecturer, original lecturer, yeah? Put on it too sweet, write me letter, 10 commandment, many man, and the list goes on. And I know if a house is $1 million or pound or US dollars or CI, anything, and it's $1 million. Once you put $1 or a pound towards that million, you'll buy the house. So all of us that is involved in reggae music, I know we play a role in reggae music. And the thing I want to know is, why is when you're dead, there is a lot of things to talk about you. You was this, and you was that, and you was this, and you was that. Can a dead man be praised? Can he accept your praises? Why is it all the time it's only when you're dead? Jamaican and a whole want to talk good about you. One time I know a bad man that died, I'm not going to call his name either, but him dead. And I hear one of my brethren say, him a go to the funeral. Me say, you want to go down for God the funeral? Me say, why you want to go to this man funeral so hard? And him said to me, he say, I want to go because I want to hear what the pastor going to say. Because all the while people dead, them talk good about them. So I want to hear what the pastor want to say. Now this is my view. And as twins of twins would say, every man have his view. Every man have his opinion. You don't must agree with me, but this is my opinion. I think Jamaica, as a reggae bird country, should have a ministry of reggae. We're not a Babsy Grage, that is a ministry of culture. We're talking, we need a ministry of music. Ministry of music. We also need a museum for reggae music. I don't know why Jamaicans' heads can't think of those things. We need that in Jamaica. Let me tell you something about reggae. Reggae play a big role in Jamaica economy. If a lot of you don't know that, let me say it to you. Reggae play a big role in Jamaica economy. Let's go back in the days. We're talking about King Stitch. We're talking about Uri. You have Pat Kelly. You have Slim Smith. You have some very big icons that if you ask one of these little young artists nowadays about any of those men, they can't tell you. Here comes Uri, Bunny Wailer, pass off. You go in the school today and ask, let's say a 10-year-old or a 12-year-old child who is Bunny Wailer, I'll see if he can tell you. I bet if you ask him who is Rihanna or one of them American artists, he can tell you quick, rather than tell you a Jamaican artist. And when me speak, I speak truth. And I don't business who follow or listen to my views, but this is my view. Jamaica need a museum. Music museum, reggae museum. And we also need a holiday that is called reggae holiday, because Jamaica is the birth of reggae. So where is that holiday? We need a day of recognition for reggae. 2 days. One where every sound string up. Every sound string up and it's music day. So you have sound that is playing from 50s to 2000 and when it there. Yeah? That means who no want hear that go over there so. Who no want hear this so go over there so. And we have music playing because reggae play a big role in Jamaica. There's also things that is hurting me and it's on my mind, I have to speak it. How many of these artists know a tube amps? How many of these artists know a reel-to-reel? How many of these artists, I would say, know a cassette? How many of these artists know a tube amplifier? All of those things should be in a museum that once you're involved in reggae, you can go in the museum and you read and learn from the root, where it started to where it is now. You understand? There is a lot of things that is hidden in the same Jamaica about reggae, which Jamaica is the birth of reggae, so there shouldn't be no stone unturned about reggae. And there's a thing that named history. We should have a reggae history museum. Maybe the country is not that wealthy to have a statue of every artist. You understand? Because it's not a little bit of money to make a statue. We're talking something like Madame Tussauds. We're not as rich as England that we can do that. You understand? But we could take a picture of each artist, blow it up, frame it, put it in the museum, and we write the history of the artist. So each new artist, generation after generation, can read the work that artist has put into reggae. Now Uri is gone, bless his soul. I get to tell him thanks for everything he has done for the reggae music before he passed off. I think it's about 2.5 years, 3 years ago. Lico John, General Trees, Brigadier Jerry, Uri, came to England and I was there at the dance and hold the mic and give my views. And I thank him and I said, Uri, I hear some youth when you tell man say you love them, now them say you're gay. Me not in them talking there. I go and tell you say I love you. And I'm telling you this before you pass off, that I love you and thank you for what you have done, the work you have put in reggae, so that even me can come to eat a little food out of it. Thank you very much. And all the people inside of that lawn give me a big cheer for that. Now Uri is gone. What we're going to do? Play music on radio for how long? 2 days or 3 days. Keep one big funeral, black the whole Jamaica, and after that, there's no more Uri. And so all the work that Uri has done is under the carpet. The same with Bob Marley, the same with Peter Tosh, the same with Dennis Brown, the same with Frankie Paul, the same with Bunny Wailer, and so on and so on and so on. How many people out there know Pat Kelly? How many people out there know about Slim Smith? How many people know about Duke Reed, the man with the big sound? How many people know what King Tub is put in? How many people know how Uri start? How many people know how that one start? Make a museum. Make a museum. Write the history of legends, because each man gonna become a legend as long as you're in music. You understand? Make a album, not an album. Make a history. Take pictures. You understand? Inside of the museum, we have videos playing, cassette playing, 45 playing. We show what the reggae come from. We need a ministry in Jamaica of music. We have ministry of education. We have ministry of this. We have ministry of that. We have ministry of that. Reggae was born and birthed in Jamaica. Where is the ministry for reggae? And I also think reggae should be taught in school like a subject. No, this is my opinion, you know. Nobody don't have to agree with me, you know. I think reggae should be taught as a subject in Jamaica. Therefore, we know where we're from and we know where we're going and how far we reach. You think it's here so reggae start? No one is there to tell the story after you die. It's only music you're going to hear, because music alone shall live. But what did this man do for reggae, in the reggae music, in the reggae industry? Look upon when that thing, what name again, Sunsplash, used to keep. You only think it's one tourist come to Jamaica for that? Only think it's 2? Only think it's 3? Millions. A tourist used to come to Jamaica for reggae Sunsplash. Sting, all of those big shows, Dream World, where them call it now, ATI, Ray Ray, it's all about reggae. And you don't have a museum to show them where we start and where we is now. That is not right. Them say the Arawak Indian first did that Jamaica, you have Arawak Museum. You have this library, you can't go read about that. You have that, you can't go read about that. Reggae was born and birthed in Jamaica. We think we should have a museum, a reggae museum in Jamaica. And to get that, we're gonna need a music ministry. Ministry of music. See, like on a police station, on have headquarters for police, because we have a ministry of security. And if the police station now work, we attack the ministry of security. Say we want toilets, but we want gun, we want this, we want that. So we, as an artist, we don't want no tank on it, and that's it. We want the story can live on. Where the reggae start from, how it start, what is the idea of reggae, what you can get out of reggae, what note can you hold in reggae, oh, we want to show people them some chop back, we want to show people how some sound box did big, we want to show people some steel horn where we cut up in a tree, and people used to follow steel horn and find dance. And said that sound they play over there, so hear the steel horn there. Enough of them youth that were in music now don't know about those things. They know about iTunes and this and that and the other. That is where the reggae is now. But where the reggae start from? Remember his bands used to set up and play rhythm. That's how rhythm used to make first. Put that in the museum and make them know. Put it on a CD, put it on a cassette, put it on a video. And you have a big screen in the museum, 3, 4, 5, 6 screen, and you play different things. Don't tell me say Jamaica too poor for do that. Get the Ministry of Music and everybody is registered as an artist and pay a registered fee. Like tax then. You understand? And you use that money put back in the country for reggae music. We can have our own Grammy. We can have our own this. Why we have to go to America? Why we have to do America for win Grammy? Why we have to do that for do that? We can win with reggae Grammy in Jamaica. Right now, how many people know about dub plate? How much dub machine left in Jamaica? Where you cut dub plate? Which one of them artists know about dub plate? Where you have to vice straight to the plate. Now them I do vicing like a record. And you put it on computer and it play. And that's a special now. Who know the original dub plate? Where you take a dub plate and chop a man, I'll know. Doctor, look for whisper, which machete you use and chop him. Who know that? Put it in the museum. And each person can go to the museum and learn from 1900 long to 2000 strong. And that is what lecturer saying today. I don't know if anybody going to agree with me or any artist going to come along and say this is a real thing in my talk or this is just where people always say you talk fart. Well, if I fart, me talk is my opinion. I just tired of hearing artists is when them dead, people are big them up. You see them on TV, you see them, you hear them on radio, you hear them on this and you hear them that. Only when them dead, you not hear them. My mother used to call me, you know, and she used to say, son, me not hear from you 3 days now, you make me down here fret. Me say, don't fret, mother. If me dead, you must see it on the TV. You must hear it on the radio. There's a must you're going to hear. Call me dead. You must hear about me, call me dead. That is Jamaica. They only big you up as a reggae artist when you dead. Look on a man like you, Roy. How many days, how many years, how many work, how many sweat, how many tile, how many nightless that man do in reggae music, get in reggae music to reach where reggae music is. And all I'm going to do is put some rest in peace. Daddy Uri was, Daddy Uri was, Daddy Uri was. Can he hear you? Can he feel pleased in himself and know say, this is a job well done and I am very pleased because my country appreciates it. Can you write a letter to the ministry and say thank you for do this or do this? When you're not going to tell him saying big, can Bonnie Wheeler do that? Can Bob Marley do that? Can Slim Smith do that? Can Dennis Brown do that? Can Gregory Isaac do that? Can Sugar Minot do that? We have many, many artists that die that nobody don't even remember them, that play a big role in reggae music. If the museum was there, people could go. How many are we know about? No Marcus Garvey. How much of us know Paul Boger? How much of us know this, know that? But we can't go read about them though. We can go and read about them. You know, he said slavery did dead out, and but this white man beat we, and this one and on the right that has history. And everybody can have that history coming down. Tales by tales by tales. Why can't we make a history about reggae that was birthed in Jamaica? Why we can't do that? Make a history about reggae so that every artist, once you voice a record, you are part of the reggae music. Once you have a music that play, you don't have to have a hit song. Because it's not every house in Jamaica is a big posh house. But it don't matter how little bit the house is, it's still a house. So it doesn't matter where you reach in music, you still play a part of the music. If Josie Whale, Charlie Chaplin, Hugh Brown, Barrington Levy, all of those artists is still on top. If they were still on top, how could you hear about Bounty Killer? How could you hear about Elephant Man? How could you hear about Lecturer? How could you hear about Pupa San? How could you be hearing about Lieutenant Stitchie, Junior Ranks? How could you hear about Charmaine? How could you hear about Spice? You couldn't hear about them because the road was too high for them to reach. People have to step down for people to step up. You understand? But that don't mean they're not an artist. That don't mean you forget them and shove them in one little corner and say, "Uno don't go over there, so." We paved the way. We paved the way. Why it's only when we're dead Jamaica people remember we? Why it's only when we're dead? It's bad. This need to stop. And I don't business when nobody else want to say or do. I think this is the right thing I'm saying. We need a museum in Jamaica. Because no artists come here to live forever. But they say music will never die. Music alone shall live. So do history. Because me know enough of you never born in a slavery, and you still talk about slavery. You still talk say white man do with this and white man do with that, and enough of you never born when that happen. You still say then take we from Africa and carry come, and enough of you never born when that happen. It's history. So make a reggae history. That's all when 1100 years gone. Uno still can't talk about Josie Whale. Uno still can't talk about Lico John. Uno still can't talk about Barrington Levy, Leroy Smart, Charlie Chaplin, Brigadier Jerry, U-Roy, I-Roy. I bet enough of them new artists I don't remember say you did have U-Roy and you have I-Roy. Bet enough of them artists that don't know, them new artists I don't know about it. Them guys don't even know the name of I-Roy. Why? There's not no history about him. Once he's dead, he's gone. And that is not right. Because the role have been played. Write it down. Put it in a book. Put it on a placard. Put it on a album. Put it on a wall sheen in the museum where people can read. Show a little video. Show a little CD. Show a video. Show a cassette. Show reel to reel, show echo chamber and them something there. Enough of them artists don't know them thing there. Them don't know it because what? Once it's finished, it's gone. Tell me how many artists in Jamaica know a tube amps. Tell me how many of these new artists know a steel on. Show me how many of these artists know a dub plate when we used to cut the singer and the version pan the dub plate. How many of these artists know it? All of those things should be in the museum. You go there, look how much work Channel 1 put in. Look how much work Tubby's put in. Look how much work Jammins put in. Penthouse, the whole of them, all of them work there. Where they gonna go? Them just gonna go straight in the river and wash away because there's no history about them. No history at all. I wanna don't make nothing for all the history of reggae music. Ask whole heap of them artists, the new one them, whole heap of them. Just ask them, what year reggae start? What was reggae named first? What reggae come from? Ask them which music reggae come from. Wait it name first before it name reggae and see if them can tell you. Say how much of them down there can tell you. You understand? You have where this man name again? King Stitch. Nobody know King Stitch. None of them new artists know King Stitch. I doubt if people know one DJ with the name U-Brown. The two the man will start combination in a Jamaica, Michigan and Smiley. Who know about Rapper Robert and Tipper Lee? Who know about, nobody know that. It's like the man them put in them work and it gone. all of those things could be in a museum. All of those things should be into a museum. Then we can go in there and read about some icons that is in reggae music. Not to say when you're dead, you did. That don't make no sense. And you was. That don't make no sense. Music alone shall live, never shall die. So don't kill the history of music. Peace and love, lecturer, bring to all who are involved in reggae music. Because you play a role. It doesn't matter where you reach, what you do, you play a role. And again, I will tell you, if a house is £1 million and you put $1 in the house, you help buy the house. Peace and love.